Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Thursday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from theuptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, stock index futures and commodities are currently trading above fair value. We are coming up to some major economic numbers coming out at 8:30 this morning, and we'll have to see how the market reacts to those. They could certainly be an obstacle for ahead of the market opening at 9:30. Now, yesterday we saw Nvidia make a new all-time high. It broke out above 150. It is still stuck to that level, but it looks like we are heading towards 162.50. For Celestica, I mentioned in the pre-market yesterday that we're probably going to hit 200. We actually opened at 200, got as high as 209.06, and heading towards 212.50 and possibly 225. At the same time that was happening, Tesla pulled back yesterday. Not enough to give us a sell signal. That would happen on Thursday with a close below $320.31. Next up, let's take a look at the VIX. And the VIX for the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and the Russell 2000 are all still on sell signals. That's supportive for higher stock prices. Now, we are coming up to month end, quarter end. We are also coming up to some holidays next week. All of that is bullish. This is a seasonally bullish time for the market. And let's see if we can hit some additional price targets. Now, the Dow is still stuck where it's been for a while now at the 429.69 level. 437.50 is our next target to the upside if we can get the Dow to break away from that level. The S&P 500 is coming up to the 609.38 level. If we can take that out, then 625 comes into play. Looking at the equal-weighted S&P 500, our next target is 181.25. The NASDAQ 100 has finally broken away from resistance, and it has been trading above it for the last 2 days. So 562.50 is our next target. 137.50 is our next target for the equal-weighted NASDAQ 100. And then for the next generation NASDAQ, we're looking for a move up to $32.81. No joy for the Russell 2000, still stuck to the 212.50 level. If we can take out the high from 2 weeks ago, then 225 would be our next target. And then looking at the semiconductors, we're looking at the SMH here. Our next target is 281.25. And then for the XSD, we're looking for a move up to 265.63. Now, looking at the Canadian market, the iShares for the TSX 60 have been trading around the $40 level for the past few days. We're trying to get to 40.63, and then for the Vanguard Canada ETF, if we can take out the high from 2 weeks ago, then 56.25 would be our next target. Now, commodities have certainly been in the news this week. We've got copper futures contract on a buy signal. The ETFs on a buy signal. Unfortunately, the miners generated a sell signal the other day. Things would change on Thursday with a close above $43.21. The price of gold has come down. The GLD is back on a sell signal. We've got gold stocks in New York. We've got junior gold stocks and gold stocks in Toronto, all on sell signals at the moment. Then looking at the price of silver, we've seen some weakness in the futures contract, but we do have a sell signal for the ETF. That would change on Thursday with a close above $33.03. We've got silver miners and junior silver miners on daily sell signals, not expecting a change there on Thursday. Now, we had a huge sell-off in the crude oil futures contract and the USO ETF the other day. We also had a major sell-off in the price of gasoline. That is good news for those looking to drive next week as the major holidays come up. Then we've got natural gas back on a sell signal as of Tuesday's close. So I'll fall through to the downside on Wednesday. Then looking at energy stocks in Toronto, we're on our third day of a sell signal. Then we've got second day of a sell signal in New York, and third day of a sell signal for the small cap energy stocks traded in New York. Okay, that is all for this morning's presentation. So far, it looks like the market wants to do some buying, but we do need to get over those major economic numbers coming out at 8:30 this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Friday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theyuptrend.com.